Greetings, friend. I will show you how to solve this puzzle, Starport by Camel Case Co., and I'll do it without placing any marks in the grid. I'll explain all my Sudoku tips, tricks, and strategies as I do it. Click on the link below if you want to try this puzzle yourself. And with that, it's solving time. Okay, I love this design. I imagine it kind of looks like a starport if you want to see it that way. But what I see here first is there's a 4 and a 4, means that this has to be a 4 up here in block 2. And then I see 5 in rows 1 and 3, that has to be your 5. I see a 1 coming up column 6, so this has to be your 1. And you see how this 3 comes across row 1, so there can only be one spot left in block 2. It has to be right there, and then this has to be a 7. Okay, and so now you can see the 1 and the 1, and this 1 coming across means that the 1 has to be right there, which means this has to be a 1 because this 1 coming down column 2, which means this has to be a 1, which means this is a 1, and this is a 1, and we just solved all the 1s. All right, what else can I show you? I see a 5 and a 5, means this has to be a 5, and then the 6 coming down means this is a 6. Alrighty, and what is the other cell it can be? If you look right here, you notice how you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no 7, 8, and then this 9. Well, this has to be a 7, and that has to be a 9. There's only spots left, 7 and a 9. Okay. What else I'm noticing is this kind of, you see how there's 2 cells remaining in each of these columns in the middle block. Well, let's look and see if we can solve any of that. This one needs a 7 and a 9. Here's your 7. So that has to be a 7. This has to be a 9. This one needs a 3 and an 8. We can't solve that. This needs to be a 2 or 6. Can't solve that just yet. But notice there's a lot of 5s and 8s. So look at it. You see how this 5 and 8 comes right through here. And I'll mark that. And then you have this 5 and 8 right here. So where can a 5 and 8 be in block 4? It has to be in one of those 2 spots. I'll color that up. This is a hidden pair, right? They're limited to these 2 spots. And it's kind of neat to see how those 2 cells work. So that means no other digit can be in those purple except for the 6, or the 5, and an 8. So what can the other 3 digits be in column 1? It looks like it could be a 4, 6, or 7 because we have a 1, 2, 3, 9, and it can't be 5 or an 8. You see this 4 and a 6 right there? That means this would be the 4 and the 7 right there. I don't know if I said 6 or 7. That'd be your 6. And then I see how the 4 is right here. This would be your 7. That'd be your 4. Awesome. This has to be some intended logic right there. Thanks for putting that in there, Camel Case. That's not so easy to spot. Let's move on from there. All right, I see a 4 and a 4 in row 7 and 9, and this 4 coming out. So this has to be a 4. And then a 4 and a 4, and this 4 coming across row 3. This has to be a 4. All right, 2 spots for 4 here. I won't mark that yet. The 7s, 7, 7, and this 7 means this has to be a 7, and 7, 7, this 7 means this has to be a 7. And now we can do that for 7. And did we get all the 7s? We got all the 7s. So we're moving along pretty fast with this puzzle. Real nice, real nice. Okay. Look at this 2. The 2's doing something here. So you notice how the 2 goes across this? That means the 2's are limited to these 2 spots right there. So if you can imagine that the 2's in one of those spots, that means it can't be in any of these spots up here in block 1 because it has to be in column 2 down here in block 7. So that means these can't be a 2. This has to be a 2. Awesome. So that's a pointing pair. 2. And you can use your, you can just remember these things and see it without ever making any marks. And you see how quickly you can still get through a puzzle by working that way. And interesting too, you see the 2 comes across here. These are also a pointing pair of 2's, right? So that means that spot can't be a 2 already, but this spot can't be a 2 either. And so a 2 is limited to those 2 spots. But if you notice, look here, the 9, same thing. So these 2 spots have to be a 2 or a 9. And which leaves this to be like a 3, 6, or 8. Very, very interesting there. All right, I will get rid of those marks, get back to normal solving. So what does that mean for us? Let's see here. 8, 8, 2 spots for an 8. That can be a 2 or 3, can't see anything there. This can be a 2 or 5, can't see anything there. 6, 6, can't see there. what are these 3 digits? You know, this is like a naked triple, right? Basically, since you have these 6 digits there, this is a triple. And it would be a 4, it would be a 8, and a 9. So you look, 8, 9, 4, can't solve anymore. But, you know, it puts more restrictions down here in this part of the block. All right. I thought that might lead somewhere right away. It did not. I'm looking across row 3, can't really make a solve there. 2, 3, 3, I can make a solve there. So what's the next spot I need to go? I was moving along really fast here. Okay, let's look back to the 6, right? So 6 can't be in column 9 up here. 6 can't be here, and then this is like a pointing pair or pointing lock candidates of 6s. So 6s can't be in these 2 spots either. So this has to be your 6. Nice. All right, and then we now just see so this can't be a 3 anymore. This has to be your 3, and this has to be your 8. Because remember we talked about the 3, 6, 8 going on right there. Nice. 6, 6. And so now the 3s can't be in these spots. It has to be right there, and 2's down there. So this has got to be your 9. That's got to be your 2. That's got to be your 9. This is a 2, 9, 9. This has to be a 9 now. And what are we missing here? We're missing 4 and an 8. I see the 8 on top. So there's your 4. There's your 8. Okay, great. Now moving along this puzzle a little bit faster. Okay, I can solve this for a 9 because the 9 comes down column 2. And I think we got all the 9s. Alrighty. What else can we solve for here? Well, we're going to be able to solve this cell right there, right? Because you see how there's 6 cells right here? So these 3 is a naked triple, and there's going to be something else less. You can look right here and go 1, 6, 8, 4, 7, 9. And you'll notice that the 8's the only thing that's not down there. And you can solve it that way. It all depends on how you see it. All right. And so then what are these 3? 2, 3, 5. Can't solve that yet. But if we look across here, 3, 5, and a 6. 5, 6. I can't solve that yet either. Huh. I'm a little surprised. But we can solve here. So you see this is 3, 6. Here's your 3. So that's a 6, and that's 3. Nice. And now we can solve this for a 3, and crosshatch our way up. Solve that for a 3. Here's your 2. Here's your 5. Okay, and then 5, 5. We can solve this for a 5. All right. And then we look at 2, 2. This is your 2, and then this would be your 6. And so we kind of made some quick work of that, which I like it. And then what is missing here? Looks like 2 or 5. Can't solve those just yet, but and we can't solve the 5 or 8 yet. So I bet we can do something right here. That's your 5 or 8, and we're missing a 4 and a 6. So there's your 4. So that's got to be your 4. That's got to be your 6. Okay, 6, 6, 6. Okay, this has got to be your 6 right here. And remember, this was a 2 from remembering those pairs from before. And now 2, 2. This is a 2, and this is your 5. And we come over here. Remember, this was a 5 or an 8, so that's got to be your 8. That's got to be your 5. Okay, great. And in the middle, we have 3 and an 8. So this is your 3, and that's your 8. Check out these other great solving videos. Do you want to see more cool solving like this? Thank you so much, Camel Case Co, for letting me feature your puzzle on my channel. This is an awesome puzzle. Hope forward to doing more of them in the future. Don't forget the Buy Me a Coffee link. Thank you so much for watching.